Very interested in this. All right, no. We're looking back at that like frame by frame. We going slow with this one. We're looking at everything we can. Got some people up in the boxes. I did not expect. I also didn't expect freaking gladiatorial Roman aesthetic, but oh my goodness. Show me Emperor. Emperor pointy ears. So are you gonna be? Are you a dragon or I'm trying to remember my lords. Like who had pointy ears?
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength.
Hello, new protagonist or male version of the protagonist. Although we seem to have like two people working together at some point.
To the devotion in your beating hearts.
So it could be an alternate thing. We've got our dragon core with the weapon. We've got the return of the crests.
Hear me now as I declare
Hello,
that
dancer
the
lady.
Games have begun.
The Fire Emblem heroic games. Fire Emblem Heroes confirmed. This is just Fire Emblem Heroes.
Devotion in your beating
Let me look at that
hearts.
arena again. I think they show that shot again later, but I want to see it
That
now.
the heroic games have begun.
So I'm assuming we're going to have repeated combats in the same arena at some point. Just like we've got different siege structures going on around there. Are we going to have a cheering meter? What is going to happen? Nothing seems to be special about the symbols on the banners. So is this your childhood friend, or is this an alternate version of your protagonist? Is it going to be like, that's the male and that's the female version, or is that like our purple-haired person going to be that no matter what? Mega Man Star Force Collection! Oh, I know someone who's going to be very excited about that. This is... Fire Emblem loves their hub now. It's not like the best thing about Fire Emblem, but it's like, I don't hate the hub, so we're gonna have a freaking gladiatorial hub!
I only want to fight so I can save my father's...
It's not the same lance. So it doesn't... We have an entirely different lance to our Emperor person is holding, but you gotta assume that's a freaking bone weapon.
life.
We have chariots! We have a person with red hair. We have our glasses mage girl on the right. So okay, so that's probably going to be childhood friend, not alternate version of the protagonist. If like looks like she's a different class. Okay, play wise, it feels more like Engage in 3 houses. I know, Engage's combat was the best. All right, so what is that beside our level? Why is it half red, half purple? Is that our crest? Is that how we power up our crest somehow? Flying Orneus Rider, sure. Wait, flying? Are we going to alternate between, like, whether our mount can fly or not? Is that going to be a thing? Why is our class Flying Orneus Rider and our name is Kai? Alright. And we're a spear user? We got spear users? And that's the dude. Dudes can ride Pegasus again. Thank you for equality. Alright, we got blonde person with a sword, red-haired person with a bow, grumpy-looking dude with magic, and looks like childhood friend girl with magic on the right. Alright, I'm going to get rid of my face here, because I don't want to be... Well, if something appears on the left, I'll remove myself. See the avoidance... Our nightly sense activated. Why is there none above the spear? I get... Maybe that's just like a passive thing we can have equipped. Why do we have 44 crit? What have we done to have... Okay, that must be the ability that we activated. Why we have 44 crit when we're level 13.
Save my father's life.
We're not using a killer weapon. Heck yeah, hit that crit. Crit is 3. So we got crit is 3 times. Good to always confirm that. Because they could pull an old GBA Fire Emblem and change the percentages.
Is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all.
But it's not a regular attack AoE, it's a gambit. So gambits are back for this. So she's got her spear and Disturbing Strike. Okay, Disturbing Strike is the name of the gambit. Okay. Fire Emblem Heroes has now lasted for 3 entire mainline games. That's right. Oh, and Choose Your Heroes. We're going... Actually, sadly, Engage didn't get a lot of love in Choose Your Own Heroes. We need to give frickin' Yunaka her Fire Emblem Heroes love. Hiya Papaya. Alright, we have access to storage at any time, it looks like. Blaze Arts. So we got Gambit, Combat Art, and Blaze Art. That's a lot of different abilities. But alright, we can work with that. Theodora, a noble. So is she in... Is it 3 houses? Are we going to have multiple protagonists? Or potential protagonists? Or multiple lords, I should say. Is she one of the lords? We've got a grumpy-looking dude at the bottom. Got a guy with an eye patch on the right. Eye patch swordman. Guy on the bottom, can't see his weapon. He's holding a shield, though, so he could be just a regular soldier class, or could be a tank class of some sort. If attack hits, inflicts immobilize. That's sort of standard for gambits. All right.
I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
All right, Theodora, queen. So that guy... His weapon is the only one that is like 100% from what I've seen so far. That's definitely a dragon weapon. That's the thing that most confirms that it's probably a sequel to 3 Houses, or somehow years later with the same aesthetic. He could be a villain. Could be a villain, or I'm not throwing away alternate lord because 3 Houses. And let's face it, like the aesthetic of Fates or of Conquest, so many of those characters had more villain aesthetic, so they could easily still be just good guy party members. Alright. Turquoise hair spear girl. We got our grumpy mage up top. We got eyebrow axeman. Alright, eyebrow axeman. Weather effects. His sword has 3 range by the look of it. Unless he's a Myrmidon. So he's somehow got... Oh, wait, no, that's probably his movement. But if that's his movement, he can just move over rocks? What? What are the white squares on the mini-map? That looks like the elevation, like the columns. You can see the columns that are in that diagonal pattern over there. So just like the structure seems to be the white squares on the map. And we've got one ally to the back left we can't see.
It is imperative that I face it again.
I'm sorry, how did you just teleport? I didn't even notice that the first time.
It is.
Okay. Curse me for watching this on 360, but it's the only way I can get it to run well.
Strength enough for a queen!
I want that pause ready. It was only on screen for like a split second. Alright, so Blaze Arts... Okay. Okay, so Blaze Arts might not... Okay, they might be attacks. But it seems like there's also... Blaze Arts could be utilitary. So activate skill, Shadow Arts. 8, okay, cost HP, so we've got a little bit of HP cost, so we've got some Gaiden mechanics. We got some Shadows of Valencia stuff going on. Alright, you want to teleport for 3 for 7 HP? That seems like a good deal. At level 37 Myrmidon. So he hasn't promoted yet, and he's at level 37, sure. I'm just looking at that sword. The Answerer. Kind of a dumb name for a sword, but sure, I can go with it.
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it.
Okay, so... blaze arts, you can only do one per turn because it disappeared as soon as he did it. After he did it, it wasn't on the option screen anymore.
It is imperative that I face it again.
Yeah, so now he only has attack and combat arts. He doesn't have an army with him. But he has, like, one purple thing is glowing. Was it glowing before he did the combat art? It was not glowing. So you activate the blaze art, and it lights up a square on that circle in the top left. What does it mean?
That I face it
And
again.
that symbol is 3 moons. I need to remember the symbol. See if all the symbols are the same, or is that his crest?
I must cull it with this blade. My full strength.
And like as we can see, we can play as him, so he's not just the villain. He could be our friend. He might be the hero. Dietrich did nothing wrong. Hello, probably mother who's about to die.
Man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me.
Hunter class. And she's got a full orange bar. Okay, so the 3 circles isn't just a crest thing for an individual character. That's just a symbol in the game. The Lita, the Hunter. So those are probably our 3. We're going through full on 3 houses. We've probably got 3 lords, and I'm going to assume that it's that Queen Lady, evil looking dude, and Lita. So here's our Golden Deer route. All right, blonde lady with mage tome. We've got person who's probably our Byleth with the spear on the weird not flying Pegasus chicken thing. Childhood friend behind him. We've got that flower symbol on the shield just below Lita. So I guess that's like our kingdom's symbol, but it doesn't seem to be that 3 moon thing. Why is it her circle all orange?
For that reason.
So many songs. So our dancer class, it seems like this hunter is also dancer class. Show me your blaze arts. Ah, dang it, I missed it. Confirm that Kadaka is going to be supervising the 2x2 roadmap despite not working for the company anymore. That's nice of him. It'd be weird if they were doing it completely without him, writing a completely new story without him.
There's a man I hate so
Show me your
much that
songs.
simply killing him will not
Show me your
satisfy
songs, dancer huntress. Song of Beast, Song of Madness, Song of Passion, Song of Ice Water, Song of Abjuring. Summon a demonic beast once per match. It only costs you 11 HP to summon a demonic beast. Now I'm curious if it's... I assume that's going to be like a default cost, but there's also a chance it's like a percentage cost. So it could be like a 1/3 cost of your HP to summon a beast. Alright. Okay, so Blaze goes up by 4. So that circle is the Blaze meter. So as you use Blaze arts, that thing is going to fill up, and I don't know what it means when it gets filled. But that's beast, it's going to take up 4 spaces, so I'm assuming it's going to be like the same beast from 3 houses, so it's probably going to do good work. Although I'd also imagine that you don't get XP from anything the beast does, because that's normally how summons work. But it's like, 11 HP is not a lot, especially like if you have a healer, it's just like, it's no big deal. You could chain summon all sorts of things and be really annoying, like some people could be in Shadows of Valencia, because that was a tactic that you would see on some maps, and it was a pain in the butt.
For that reason, I refuse to die.
There's her demonic beast that she summoned with her loot. And if she's a lord, give my lord a loot. Childhood friend, I assume. Protagonist. Just dude with his nipples all the way out there, showing all his cleavage. Good for you, dude. What's your symbol on your hand there? So is that your crest? Alright, are you activating the frickin' black hole from Inuyasha? From Oroku?
Let you hurt her!
There's him being edgy. Our very edgy person who is not evil. We're not going to get any Edelgard discourse through this guy. No chance.
Now warm blood is served.
Is that a staple gun? What is that you're wielding, person on the right? Is it supposed to be a laser sword? What?
You hurt her!
I know you won't let her hurt her. Dude with some cinnamon that is like that is kind of like in his lips. Gosh, how could Nintendo allow this to happen? Look at that cinnamon stick halfway through that dude's lips. Oh my goodness. Unplayable game.
And now warm blood is...
That's a gun! That is just a gun! How long will we have to deal with Terror in the remake? Oh, he's lasting more than one case. We're going to get some Terror till at least mid-game. I'm predicting he's the case 3 death. So, we just have guns now. We can do that, apparently. But I think they're using the gun wrong if you're trying to melee with it. So, we might have guns, but they might be melee weapons. That's what I'm gathering from this part of the trailer. We're going to have some gun fu in Fire Emblem. Didn't know I needed it, but sure, I can take it. They have all of like the gladiatorial aesthetics, and then all of a sudden, gun! What else could that be if it's not a gun? The weirdest brass knucks you've ever seen in your life?
served in a crude cup.
You think
Person in a kitty mask. Alright.
I'd let you deny me my
Hello, Hunter. Hunter facing off.
feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
No, I want to take a look back.
For
Who was that?
reason, I refuse to die.
I skipped back too far, but I don't care. Let's look at it again.
You hurt her!
But we protect our childhood
Now
friends.
warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny
Okay, Hunter lady facing off with a dude with an axe, white hair. Alright.
me my feelings?
We have not Edelgard talking to someone on a throne. Is that a god? Is that a dragon god? Who are you? Who sits upon the golden throne of lies? Why do you have stuff sticking out of you?
Refuse to accept defeat.
Fancy spear. Is that spear draconic? I don't think so. The head of that spear with those symbols. Ah, who knows what it means.
Not now!
Hello, protagonist.
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire.
And of course, standing over all three of these lords, we've got the dude who is running the arena with the pointy ears.
So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vow to you.
So that dude's the Divine Sovereign. Dude running the arena is Divine Sovereign. Alright. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I should have been writing down notes for the podcast. But, well, there's going to be a podcast recorded soon, probably in the next day or so. Check out the Emblem Sport podcast.
Years were long, weren't they?
Oh yeah, Pointy Ears is definitely an evil dragon at this point. And we've got our good friend Sothis back. Looking good. He's now an adult, again, before. You have a VOD. Those are the notes. Yeah. That means I have to go back and watch myself and write down stuff. No, that's work. I don't have real work today, so I can do that for my work.
Have you forgotten me so soon?
The Three Houses Discord has not ever let me forget you, Sothis. I never romanced Sothis. I never gave her the ring in any of my playthroughs. I'm sorry, Sothis. I'll marry you this time, I promise. You're an adult this time. 2026 is going to be a good year. Oh, it's going to be a good year. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. I get a Fire Emblems next year. We didn't get any other news. Genealogy of the Holy War. I don't want to say it's dead, but the fact that we got a completely new one before Genealogy, when it has been allegedly been done for years, is not a good sign, I would assume. Maybe they're using Genealogy as they break glass in case of we don't have a game release for a while. We use that. But